What is up, AlienARMy? I am Oculus, the alien next door, purveyor of esoteric lore, and on this channel we discuss everything esoteric, occult, and alien. Today's topic, we are diving into the realm of astrology. We are going to be talking about the asteroid Juno. We hear all the time about Venus and Mars regarding astrological compatibility. But have you ever heard of Juno? Sure, Venus and Mars might be great indicators of physical chemistry and compatibility. But what about what one subconsciously is seeking in a relationship? Enter Juno. What you need in a relationship. Not just what you want. What you need. Juno goes beyond physical attraction and into the realm of the subconscious. So, who is Juno? Juno is located in the asteroid belt betwixt Mars and Jupiter. It was discovered on September 1st, 1804 by a German astrologer named Carl Harding. Juno's orbit around the Sun takes approximately 1,594 days and is located approximately this amount of kilometers from Earth. Don't know how to say that, but there you go if you want technicalities. Juno was named for the Roman mythological wife of Jupiter, the Greek mythological equivalent being Hera, the wife of Zeus. Juno is the goddess of marriage and childbirth, and though feminine in nature, she is typically depicted in warlike attire, armed with a shield and wearing a goatskin cloak. Juno's force to be reckoned with energy may be attributed to her jealousy over Jupiter's many affairs. While she remained loyal and faithful to Jupiter, she was purported to murder Jupiter's other lovers and any offspring that were born of his infidelities. The astrological equivalents for Juno are Libra and Scorpio, respectively, due to the marriage aspect and the powerful warrior depiction. In astrology, the sign and house placement of your Juno indicates what type of marriage is best suited for an individual, and also shows where your relationship triggers may lie. Whilst Venus and Mars are what you are consciously seeking, expressing, and attracting, Juno embodies the characteristics that will subconsciously fulfill you and repel you. Let's get into Juno's signs and house placements. Let's explore Juno through the signs and houses. So we're going to start off with Juno in Aries or first house. Now, if Juno is in Aries, this is going to be someone who is subconsciously seeking a partner who is dominating, pioneering, someone who is very courageous, someone who walks around confidently and exudes their own personality, okay? They might be triggered by someone who is overly selfish or overly all about them. They might be triggered by someone who is bossy or telling them what to do all the time. Now, with the first house, the natural house of Aries, Juno here is going to bring someone who in their own life is going to find a relationship very self-identifying, okay? This is someone who, with their Juno placement here, that is going to be very upfront about their relationship. They might be someone who wants to show off their partner. They sort of identify with the aspect of their relationship as being a part of them, as being very important aspect in their life, as being very fulfilling to them. And as we mentioned, if Juno is in Aries, their triggers are going to be someone who is very self-centered, not about the partner, all about them, but they are subconsciously seeking someone who is dominating and powerful and willful, and they're subconsciously seeking someone who is gonna be independent and sort of tell it like it is. Juno in the second house, or Taurus. So if Juno is in Taurus, now the traits that someone is subconsciously seeking in a partner is someone who is steady, reliable, down to earth, very grounded. They're seeking someone that has substance, that is tried and true, someone who has proved themselves to be there for their partner materially, okay? And I don't just mean in aspects of money, I mean physically being there for their partner. That's what that person with Juno in Taurus is subconsciously seeking. Now, what they are triggered by subconsciously is someone who is stingy, someone who is a hoarder, okay? Or they might be triggered by hoarding, okay? This is someone who, in a relationship, they might be triggered by like past mementos. Like if their lover has, like a shoebox full of past mementos, someone with Juno in Taurus is going to be like, what are you doing? You are absolutely not going to have that. That's going to be a big trigger for them. Now, with second house, the house naturally of Taurus, if someone has their Juno in the second house, what's going to happen is that they are going to want a partner who is possessive over them, okay? That's what they're subconsciously seeking. They want someone to kind of domineer over them in a way where they're showing possession. That's mine, that's mine. They want to feel like they are showcased by their partner, like their partner is proud to be with them, proud to show them off in a physical environment. And they are going to be turned off greatly if they have a partner who is kind of have a wandering eye or something of that nature. Now, Juno in the third house is someone who is going to be subconsciously seeking a very intelligent and gregarious individual. They want someone who has a lot of book smart, okay? They want someone who's able to talk to other people as if everyone is their best friend, even if they don't know them. They want someone who is going to be able to hold their own in a conversation. They want someone who's going to be mentally stimulating to them, okay? They don't want someone who's dull and who doesn't really talk a lot. Now, some of their triggers, if someone has Juno in the third house, is going to be if someone is fickle, okay? If someone is two-faced, if someone is portraying themselves to be not as who they are, that's going to be some of their triggering aspects. They want to really feel like they know their partner inside and out. They don't want any type of secrets or anything like that going on. And with Juno in the third house, okay, this is going to be someone who is attracted to social gatherings and going out on the town with their partner and sort of participating in like local current events, okay? And this is someone who wants to go out with other people. They want to go out with other couples. They want to like incorporate their partner into their circle of friends, and they're very much going to be about that, okay? So they're going to search for someone who can get along with all different types of personalities. And what they are not going to like is if their partner is paying more attention to someone else, even though they might say that, oh, it was just a friendly conversation, we were just talking. This might be very triggering because someone with Juno in the third house might suspect their partner of cheating, or if their partner is overly flirtatious with other people, that's going to be also a trigger point for those with Juno in the third house. Juno in the fourth house, or in Cancer. Now, someone with Juno in Cancer, this is going to be someone who is subconsciously seeking a warm and kind of wholesome and nurturing partner. They're going to be seeking someone who's good at building a family, talking about emotions, someone who wants to branch out and like settle down and have roots, maybe have children or adopt pets, or someone that really gets along with their family. They are going to be triggered by someone who is moody and kind of can't let go of the past. They're going to be triggered by someone who is clingy or possessive over other people who are not their partner, okay? They're going to be someone who does not like their partner to have strong emotions for anyone other than them, okay? Now, Juno in the fourth house, this is someone who wants to feel at home with their partner. They want to feel emotionally fulfilled with their partner. They're going to get turned off by someone who is cold or unemotional or not showy or physically affectionate with their partner. They want someone who they find that they can count on, someone who gives great advice, who is a great listener, and someone who has sort of like a psychic sense for their emotional needs. Like they'll, you know, they can sense if their partner sent a text funny, and then when they come home, they'll have like soft baked chocolate chip cookies waiting for them or something like that, okay? Now, Juno in the 5th house or in Leo, someone with Juno in Leo is going to subconsciously be seeking a partner that brings their fun side out of them, that brings their joy out of them. They definitely are not subconsciously seeking someone who's a wallflower or is like a homebody or anything like that. They're seeking someone that knows how to have a good time wherever they are and is more lighthearted in their emotions, and they kind of just want to, you know, they want to have a good time. They want to party. They're here for a really good time. They're not here for necessarily a long time, okay? But loyalty is very important to them. A turn off for someone with Juno in Leo is going to be if their partner, number one, if their partner is overly flirtatious with anyone else, or if their partner is sort of going off with their friends and having fun with their friends, and you know, the other partner, you know, one with the Juno and Leo is sitting at home and their partner went out with their friends, or they went out with their coworkers after work for happy hour and they didn't invite their partner, or they didn't let them know. They're going to be very upset. That's going to be very triggering to them because they want to be included in all of the fun aspects of their partner's experience. Juno in 5th house, okay, this is going to be someone who's attracted to being playful. They're going to be attracted to someone who can keep things lighthearted, someone who's witty, someone who's warm and caring over them, okay? They are not going to be attracted to someone who doesn't pay them a lot of attention, okay? That's going to be a big turn off for them. They want sort of like that spotlight on them. They want a light shown on them, like, yeah, this is my person, and show them off in that way. So Juno in Virgo or the 6th house, this is going to be someone who, if their Juno is in Virgo, they are going to subconsciously be seeking someone who is meticulous and detail oriented, someone who can sort of like calculate different things, someone who sort of has all their ducks in a row. They're very organized, they're very neat, they're very orderly. This is someone who can create order out of chaos. That's what they're subconsciously seeking. They're subconsciously seeking someone who is grounded in their material realm enough to sort of be there for their partner if their partner needs help with something, okay? They want to know that they can count on their partner to sort of be the Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It. And they're going to be turned off and triggered if their partner is cold to them, okay? If their partner refuses to show emotions, if their partner is awkward with emotions, it's going to be very triggering. They might think that their partner doesn't love them because they just don't know how to show it, or they show it very weird. They are also going to be turned off by a partner who is nitpicky or fussy, or sort of wants to micromanage them. That's going to be another turn off. The 6th house, Juno in the 6th house, is going to be someone who is seeking a person that they can have intellectual conversations with. They're going to enjoy that. They're going to want to be able to converse with their partner and go over different ideas and have open, honest, and communication without strong emotions hindering that. They're not going to necessarily look for someone who's overly emotional. They're subconsciously seeking someone who knows the time and the place to become emotional. They want someone who's proper in public, so to speak. And they're not going to enjoy someone who is emotionally erratic or chaotic, okay? They want someone who does not wear their emotions on their sleeve. They want someone who's a little bit reserved emotionally, but at the same time can objectify their emotions and explain to them calmly and peacefully how they are feeling. Juno in the 7th house. Now, this is going to be someone who, Juno in 7th house or Libra, this is going to be someone who is going to subconsciously seek out a deep and committed partnership. This is someone who might be seeking out like a hopeless romantic, or they're a prince or princess charming or something like that. They're their dream person, okay? They're seeking that magical sort of fairy tale romantic vibe with all of their partners. This is someone who also might tend to really fantasize in their head about having their perfect fairy tale, that they seem like they, what they're attracted to is sort of like hot and heavy type of romances. Like they're subconsciously attracted to that, like we're starting off steamy and then we're gonna go full throttle, and like they want all of the bells and whistles and everything like that. They want romantic displays of affection, and they want to know that they're counted on. They want to know that their partner views them like eye to eye equally and all of that. And what's very triggering for them is if their partner kind of shows the same attention to other people as they do to their partner, okay, this is going to be very triggering. They want to know that they are their partner's other half, okay? What's going to be triggering is if their partner sort of prioritizes someone else in the relationship, okay? This could even come down to some, like let's say if you have children or a pet together with your partner, someone with a Juno in Libra is going to still want to be number one no matter what. Even if there's someone else that sort of has to be taken care of by both partners, this person is still going to want to know that they are number one, that they are the ultimate priority. And for Juno in the 7th house, again, we have the same kind of aspect being drawn towards partnership. This person prioritizes partnership. They might want to make their partnership be incorporated into their life somehow, okay? They might want to work with their partner. They might want to, you know, accompany their partner wherever they go, you know, different outings, sort of like a like butt buddies type of thing, like they're always together. They very much want to be a part of their partner's day-to-day experience. And something that the person with Juno in the 7th house is going to dislike is if they are neglected, if they are ignored, if their partner again shows any sort of interest towards anything that is outside of the relationship. They're going to get triggered by that. They might take offense or take that personally. So Juno in the 8th house or in Scorpio, this is someone, if you have Juno in Scorpio, this is someone who is going to prioritize emotional depth, okay? This is someone that wants to know the soul of their lover. This is someone who is not into shallow or superficial dealings with anyone, especially in a partnership. They sincerely mean until death do us part. Like literally, I'm picturing two skeletons like holding hands in their coffin, buried in the same coffin. Like this is the depth that Juno in Scorpio is subconsciously seeking. Someone who is going to be able to ease their emotions. Like, listen, I got you, loyal to a fault, like ride or die, all of that. Like very, very deep and strong emotion. This is someone with Juno and Scorpio. They're going to be triggered by superficial things, by things that are just sort of like surface level. They're going to be turned off by flaky behavior. They're going to be turned off by someone who uses charm and flattery to get what they want, okay? They want someone who's going to be brutally honest, because they are very perceptive and they can tell if a partner is just saying something to try to get their way. They would rather have like a bold truth than a lie. If they sense someone is lying to them or not being straightforward or hiding something, okay, Jupiter in the 8th house, they're not gonna enjoy that at all. Now, Juno and Scorpio, I'm going both of them together, but you know what I mean. It's sort of the same thing, but whatever. So Juno in the 8th house, this is gonna be someone who is really seeking that sort of, you know, traveling together along a road and doing everything together with their partner on an emotional level. They want to know the ins and outs of everything that's going on inside their partner's mind and emotions. They want to know that they have a true like soul bond and commitment. They want an emotional commitment. They want emotional depth. They want someone who tells all of their secrets to them and only them, and they are going to be turned off immensely if they find out that their partner was more emotionally intimate with someone else than they were with them. That is a big no-no if someone has Juno in the 8th house. Now, someone with Juno in the 9th house or in Sagittarius, if someone's Juno is in Sagittarius, they are going to be subconsciously seeking adventure and kind of like a higher calling, a spiritual calling. With their partner, they want someone who can open their eyes to brand new things and brand new experiences. They want like a travel buddy. They want someone to explore the universe with and all of those things. They want someone who is not shy about having debates about different things and discussing their ideals. They want someone who is not necessarily book smart, but someone who is street smart in like a spiritual way, if that makes sense. They want someone who sort of has been around the block and can sort of speak from their own experiences. They want a partner that has a lot of life experience, okay? And they want to have a partner who is going to want to incorporate them into their life experiences so they can adventure together. And they're going to be very turned off and triggered by someone who is closed-minded, someone who will not listen to them, who only seeks to impart their way of thinking and believing onto someone else. They are going to be triggered by someone who wants them to conform to the way they are and looks at things from like a narrow perspective. That's be very triggering. Also, someone who refuses to see that there is another point of view other than what they just see from their perspective. And Juno in the 9th house, this is going to be someone who in their relationship, they want to share everything with their partner. They want to have like an easygoing, enjoyable sort of carefree experience, okay? They want to have deeply profound spiritual experiences with their partner, but nothing that it's going to cause them to have like chaotic emotions or turmoil or anything like that. They want to experience deep spirituality from like a fun perspective, and they are going to be turned off by a partner who just kind of shuts down and doesn't let them speak and doesn't want to explore an idea or doesn't want to, you know, take a suggestion seriously that their partner offers. They are going to be turned off by someone who is not open to new things, someone who is very stoic and closed off to adopting some of their partner's traits and traditions or whatever into their own experience. Now, Juno in the 10th house or Juno in Capricorn, okay? Juno in Capricorn, this is someone who is subconsciously seeking someone who kind of has their shit together. They want someone to sort of like take the lead, take charge, deal with like the serious shit of the relationship. This can mean someone who they're subconsciously seeking, like, yeah, you take the reins, I don't want to deal with like mundane, boring stuff, okay? They want someone who is level-headed, stable, reliable, and has like a good head on their shoulders in order to sort of like deal with frivolities that this person does not want to deal with. They're seeking that. They're seeking someone to sort of not do the work for them, but if it's just something that Juno and Capricorn is not interested in, they want to know that they have someone stable that they can rely on to keep track of the finances or something like that. And what they're going to be triggered by is Juno and Capricorn is if their partner doesn't show them importance, if their partner tries to belittle them, if their partner insinuates that they don't know what they're talking about, if their partner insinuates that they are unstable or unreliable, if their partner tries to insult their integrity in any way, it's going to be very triggering for Juno and Capricorn. And Juno in the 10th house, now this is someone who above all, they want to build with their partner. What they're seeking, what attracts them is going to be someone who wants to like put down roots, okay, and build something stable and physical. This is someone who what they want overall is to grow together with their partner. And a big turn off for someone with Juno in the 10th house is if they find their partner to be not serious about the same ideals that Juno in the 10th house has, okay? If they have like different visions, Juno in the 10th house is going to say, okay, but you know, I see our future this way, and if their partner sees their future in another way, they're going to be very turned off with that. They want to know that they have the same basic blueprint blueprint of how they want their relationship journey to head together. Now, Juno in Aquarius, or Juno in the 11th house, Juno in Aquarius, this is someone who, what they're subconsciously seeking is friendship above all else. This is someone who doesn't really prioritize like heavy displays of emotion or things like that. This is someone who appreciates being able to communicate openly with their partner on like a friend's level. They sort of like to keep things casual, not casual in like, oh, we're not together or they don't want a relationship, but they want to keep it casual, like not get too heavy and not let things get too like dull or boring. They want someone who they can have spontaneous experiences with. They're looking subconsciously for a partner that's very unique and individualistic. They're also subconsciously seeking someone that they can hang out with other people around, okay? They want to be able to know that they can bring their partner to a concert, and even if it's music that their partner isn't really familiar with, they want to know that their partner is still going to be able to have a good time in like an alien environment from what they're used to. A trigger for someone with Juno in Aquarius is going to be someone who is very controlling, very needy, very emotionally draining, someone who has like emotional outbursts all the time, someone who is very dramatic in their display of emotions towards their partner, someone who takes things way too seriously. That's going to be very triggering for Juno in Aquarius. Juno in the 11th house. Now this is someone who is really seeking harmony, okay, between their partner and everything else in their experience. This is not going to be someone who is seeking just be all end all relationship and that's it, and we're in our relationship bubble and that's it. This is someone who wants to know that their partner is supportive and appreciative of their own independence, okay, and gives them the space and freedom when they require it. And what's going to be a turn off for someone with Juno in the 11th house is someone who is constantly checking up on that person, like obsessive, controlling, trying to tell someone what to do, what not to do, what to wear, what not to wear. Things like that are all going to be a turn off for Juno in the 11th house. Now, Juno in Pisces, or the 12th house, Juno in Pisces, what they're subconsciously seeking is someone who is very, very easygoing energetically. They don't really have an overbearing personality. They're sort of like lenient, but they're also highly attuned to their partner's needs. They want someone to sort of like already know what's going on in their mind, whether they first met them or not. They want someone who's going to be able to sort of like anticipate their emotional needs before they even know what their emotional needs are, okay? They want someone who is able to read their mind in a way, okay? They're seeking someone who is going to be there to pick them up emotionally if they're feeling down, okay? They want their partner to be understanding of them. That's what they're subconsciously seeking, that understanding. Even if they don't understand things themselves, they appreciate and seek out a partner who's able to be tapped in and in tune with the needs of their partner and mirror back to them, like maybe you're feeling this way because of this, or maybe you thought that because of this. They want that mirror back type of dynamic. And someone with Juno in Pisces is going to be triggered by someone who seems like they don't care, or someone who seems like they're very cold, someone who seems like they are very fickle in their dealings with their partner, okay? They want to know that they have like supreme devotion and supreme loyalty. Like they want to know that their partner would die for them. And something that would trigger them is if they found out that their partner sacrificed something great for someone else, not other than their partner. That would just put them into a big tailspin. Juno in the 12th house. This is someone who is seeking a spiritual relationship, okay, a spiritual union. This is someone who is not too concerned with like where are they going to live with their partner, what are they doing for the future. They want to know that they're secure in their now moment with their partner. They want to know that they share the same ideologies. They want to know that they have like somewhat of a psychic connection with their partner. They want to know that them and their partner are like two peas in a pod, like they just get each other and they have sort of like an unspoken bond, an unspoken connection, and they want to know that they're on the same wavelength. And a big turn off for someone with Juno in the 12th house is someone who is just very cut and dry, okay? They have no sense of humor. They are someone who is just by the book for everything. They're someone who they're going to be turned off by someone who is very rigid. They are going to be turned off by someone who they perceive to be heartless towards them, in the sense that like they don't have the freedom or the space to express their emotions to their partner. Like their partner is like, oh, you're being stupid, I don't care. Like, you know, when you snap out of that mood, then I'll talk to you, right? That's going to be a really big turn off for someone with Juno in the 12th house. Okay, so that was a little quick breakdown of what Juno means in astrology and how Juno operates in the signs and the houses. That was today's esoteric topic. I am Oculus, the alien next door, and we will chit chat again soon.